Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. It has been a while.
What is going on, guys? Ryan here, and we are here on Minecraft. Now, for day 5, I believe it's day 5. Before that comes, we're going to need armor, we're going to need milk, we're going to need lots of food. So yeah, look at that. Our first diamond. Whoa, sorry, that was... See if you're waiting for it. Oh my god. No freaking way. Are you kidding me? No way. We spawned in a fortress and the blazes are right now. Is that it? I found it! Alright, let's get rid of this stupid spawner. I found it. Yes! I did it! There she goes! Yes! 100 days. Day 100 right there. There it is. And now I will show you on the screen a Excel sheet that I've created everywhere. I show you how it works. So we're going to highlight every biome with green, and build it.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Oh my god, not like this. How did I... Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Put my armor away and now I'm dead. I forgot to put it back on. You fucking idiot. Oh my god. What? No way, dude. Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Hardcore Minecraft. Yes, Season 1 came to an unfortunate conclusion abruptly after my huge plans to reboot it. However, it was bittersweet. You see, we haven't played it in over a year, and with 1.18's release, it almost makes sense to start over. Season 2 is going to be a little different. Season 1 was all about survival, adventure, achievement. Season 2 is about one goal and one goal only. Build in every biome currently available in Minecraft, but do it on hardcore. We had that set as a sort of side goal in Season 1 and sort of worked on it, but I want it to be the ultimate achievement. And not just any old builds either. Big builds themed to the region. There are well over 50 biomes in Minecraft, with more being added every single update, and we're just talking about the overworld. Wink wink. And we are going to bless every single one of them with what they deserve. However, before we even begin thinking about starting that, we need to accomplish a lot. Firstly, finding a village. We're going to need it. Next, we need the essentials, farms, enchanted armor, and a plethora of food. I want to focus on getting a Totem of Undying ASAP. Then, Ender Dragon. We centered the beginning of Season 1 around that fight, but this time it'll only be a necessary obstacle to get what will end up being the most useful item for this goal. the elytra. We will need the elytra for mobility and finding new biomes. Doing it the old-fashioned way would take forever. Once we achieve these things, we will be ready to begin. So it's gonna start a bit speedrunny and very typical for Minecraft survival as we get set up for this. I've been playing the first few moments of the world as I introduce the series. You may have noticed it looks a little different than the intro cinematic. Well, it's because on day 7 of that world, I was blown up by a creeper while using a crafting table right outside an unlit cave. I was careless, so this time around, I'm going back to my overcautious self. Day 0, I focused on exploration. Finding a village is the absolute priority. Wow, this is just beautiful. I love 1.18, man. Oh my gosh, there's a village up there. How on earth am I supposed to get up there? And well, I did get up there. Docked my boat, killed some free animals, and quickly realized how corrupted this village spawn was. So after tonight's over, I think I'm going to move on. This village is going to be a little bit hard to deal with. I want to find one that's a little easier for villager trading, which by the way, in season 1 we did a lot of things the old-fashioned way, such as getting diamonds, getting armor, enchantments, all that sort of stuff. This time around I'm going to do it a little different. I want to do it with villager trading instead. Now that being said, I need to set up like a villager trading post type thing, which I've honestly never done on a big scale before, so that'll be new for me. But I will tell you that dealing with this terrain and the villagers all over the place, it's not going to be easy. So I'm going to spend the night here in one of their beds, but I'm not going to use this village as my trading hub. It'll just be way too difficult. But I do want to find, I just stole all of their hay, and I do want to find their farmer. Oh, I missed one. That's going to bug me. There we go. Anyway, I do want to find their farmer, see if he trades wheat and get some starter emeralds going. I also need to sleep now before it gets too crazy, especially I'm unarmored. Day 1, I woke up and continued my search for the farmer. I was quickly getting sick of this village. Gosh, where the heck did he go? There he is. Oh, shit. Hello, sir. Let's see. Yay, he has it. Nice. It's a good start. I think we're gonna head out of here. We got what we needed out of it, which was not a whole lot. We got 13 emeralds and the knowledge that we're never gonna be using this. So peace out, village, and let's continue looking for something like a plains village or a desert village or anything that's easier than these crazy 1.18 mountains. Also now realizing we definitely should have stolen one of their beds. I only have 2 wool. Still a lot of time on day 1 though, but that would have been nice. And no, I'm not going back, screw that. On my village journey, I found pumpkins. Yes, we found some sheep, we can sleep tonight. Jesus. It looks so cool, but it's so much more dangerous than 1.17 and before. It's all these holes in the ground, they might as well have called it holes in cliffs instead of caves in cliffs, seriously. Definitely gonna fall into one of those and die one of these times. And with no luck, I packed it in along the side of a hill, 2010 style, dug myself a nice little area and cooked some of my food. Hoping for better luck tomorrow. Day 2, the search continued. I decided to go in one direction with the theory that I would eventually hit something good, and after only a minute or so, bingo. Can't tell if that's the same one I just came from. I kind of changed up directions after I went to sleep. That's the other side of the one that's on the mountain, but because this one's also really messed up. Guess I'll give it a look-see though. No, I don't think this is the same one. I'm gonna steal all this wheat again and look for the farmer. But this one's also, like I said, super messed up, so we're probably going to keep looking still, but we might as well pay it a visit while we're here. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Let's see if they have a farmer. You know what? I don't like being... This is kind of nice, actually, up here. It's a lot less corrupted than I thought it was. However, I don't see farmer anywhere. Which isn't a huge deal, I can always just make one, but it'd be nice to have one right off the bat, especially because I'm stealing all their wheat. Alright, I think this will do for now. We can grab some of these villagers and make a breeder, and then from there make the trading posts. The terrain's a bit daunting, but it is kind of nice up here. If we look out this way, a beautiful view of the valley there, nice river flowing through. So yeah, I think starting out what we're gonna need to do is wall off this main area and light it up just so no monsters come in and kill everybody. And then And then once that's safe and set up, we'll be able to build the breeder and build the trading post and all that and get started. And we'll just use their facilities for now, for sleeping and all that. Again, I don't see the farmer, so I guess it's just a jobless village. We got a bunch of regular ones in here, so good start, good start. So I started gathering materials for the wall project. I was also desperately in need of iron. Armor needs to be a priority, because we are totally lacking in armor and good weapons and really anything right now. We just kind of rushed the village, which by the way, I'm gonna cook some of this food while we're down here. Oh no, it's dark out. Oh, I stayed too long down here. Alright, sprint to the house as fast as you can. Oh boy. Alright, hopefully the iron golem can take care of things if anything goes wonky. And there's no bed in here. Sweet. Or is there? Oh no, this is all... Oh no, it's not messed up. That's how it's supposed to look. Okay. Iron golem, do your thing, buddy. Here's a zombie. Please stay away from my villagers. Thank you, iron golem. We need to watch out for creepers. That's what killed me in my first attempt, and I'm not making the same mistake again. I was careless and rushing, so we need to go back to my cautious ways from before. Most of day 3, I continued mining and was able to start the wall. Okay. I was gonna say, I hear so many mob sounds, and it's because this cave system's right underneath us, so... Well, you know what? Once we wall it off, it'll be fine. We'll just have to watch out for that. We don't want any creepers coming out. Get back in the walls, please. Please. Please move. Jeez. The rest of day 3 and almost all of day 4, I finished the wall. And the walls are complete. It's a little bit all over the place, but it'll do for now. We can be shot by skeletons over it, but it's better than the alternative. Next, we need to light it all up. Okay, that's probably mostly good. It's about to get dark, so it's a little scary. I think we're gonna be okay, but we're gonna stay up and try to catch where the dark parts are. Ooh, we got an armorer. Dang, he already sells iron armor. We might as well pick this up. Might as well pick these up. We need it. It's a little dark over here, but it looks good in here, I think. So I think we have like 6 or 7 villagers. Day 5, I decided to explore some of the caves surrounding me. I really need iron. It was pretty terrifying, but I found some comfort with a cat I found. Oh my god, don't jump in the lava. Cats are supposed to scare creepers away, but this one snuck by. I was fine. Didn't find any iron today though. Day 6, I continued spelunking, and finally found some iron. It was a little scary to get to, but I took care of the zombie and spider and extracted the goods. What? Dude, I didn't even know emerald could spawn this far up. Can I mine this with this? No. Okay. Well, good to know that's there. That's really funny. When I got back, I found out some villagers were escaping somehow, so the rest of day 6 I spent retrapping them and patching up my walls. I'm just doing it for their own safety. Day 7, I set up a spot to put some junk away for now, right in the middle of the village so they know who their leader is. I hit up more caves, got some more iron, and got safely back that night. Day 8, I was able to finish my set of iron armor. I feel a little better now. What the fuck? What did I just walk into? Ow! Okay, bye. Why are they down here? Did they spawn down here somehow, or they're just killing each other? Okay, whatever. I started gathering sand, as the villager breeder will be made entirely out of glass. You'll see. Day 9, I spent time gathering seeds while the sand was cooking. I need tons of wheat in the future. Day 10, I started scouting the plan for the breeder and other things. So the villager breeder is going to be floating. I think I'm going to build it off this way. Baby villagers will be pushed out this way, and then can grab them out here, and then we can make like a trading post area down there. But before we start on that, we've still got glass cooking. We're gonna build ourselves a little wheat farm of our own, just because we need one, and we're gonna need one once this trading post gets set up, so we might as well get an early jump on that. So we're gonna clear an area out over here. But first, infinite water source. So I finished the farm, and the villagers loved it. And at the end of day 10, I admired the sunset over the river valley. By the way, the shader pack I'm using will be linked in the description. This is going well so far. Day 11, it was time to begin breeder construction. I needed a bunch of dirt for the first section, so I carved out a part of the hill I'm on. That was the last thing I needed. And so, construction began. I'm using a tutorial by Logical Geek Boy. I'll leave a link in the description. It's compact, easy to understand, and seems to work really well. I'll explain it more in depth when construction is done. I got villagers in where they needed to be by the end of the day. Day 12, I continued construction. Nothing too exciting happened. It's taking a while jumping back and forth to this tutorial. Day 13, I woke up using the breeder beds and somehow this villager got inside. I kicked him out and had to waste glass. Speaking of wasting glass, I realized I built the final section the wrong length. I ran out of glass, spending the rest of the day trying to fix it, and now it's going to have an ugly dirt section. Oh well, as long as it works. Day 14, it was finally done. The first section is where the breeding villagers live. One of them is a farmer who farms these wheat seeds and turns it into bread automatically. Once their inventories fill up with 3 bread, they are ready to breed. The baby villager sees the beds in the midsection, gets excited and tries to run to it, only to fall into this section here. The water holds them here until they are an adult. Once they grow up, their head touches the water on top and they get sent to this end section ready to be transported. I decided to give it a jump start and give them some bread from my farm to test it out. The baby was made and it went where it was supposed to. We'll check back in when they grow up. I realized my incredible lack of materials like iron, coal, and cobblestone, so the rest of day 14 and in a part of day 15 I spent mining. And I found my first gold.
Look, it worked. I came out of the mine and the baby villager is all grown up, and look, he's up there in the spot that we need him to be. Now, we had a pretty good haul from the mine, so we're gonna cook some of this stuff. We got tons of iron now, copper, which is useless. We found some gold, and tons of cobblestone for the next part of our villager project. Let's cook all of that. We need all these into walls once again. This probably won't be enough. We're gonna need more torches as well. We're desperately low on wood. So phase 2 of the villager project, it actually worked out perfectly. I didn't plan for this, but they're gonna drop. If I break this block, this guy's gonna drop right here, right next to the wall. It could have been on top, but it wasn't. So what we're gonna do is extend this wall up just to make sure when I break this, he's not able to get out when he's falling down. He's gonna fall down slowly with the water, so we want to make sure that doesn't happen. And then we're gonna build same thing on the other side, and then we're gonna build a little area in here, which now I'm realizing we're gonna need some dirt. More dirt than this. Sun's going down, I'll probably sleep for the night, but that's what we're gonna do for the next phase. We're gonna build a little area in here, wall it off, and that's where our villagers will be kept, waiting to be moved to the trading post, which we're gonna build down here. But first, sleep. Day 16, I decided to make getting in and out of the village walls a little easier instead of mining in and out. So I added fence gates on all of the accessible sides. I then began clearing out the area for the villagers to reside. I started walling it off and quickly realized this was going to be a way bigger project than I thought. Day 17, the area started coming together. As long as I make it all downslope, I can easily use boats to transfer villagers where I need them. Easy to do when you literally live on top of a mountain. Day 18, I finished up the area. I lit it up so no monsters spawn. Alright, it's time to let this man go free. See what happens. Let's do this. That was not what we wanted. He's stuck. Maybe if we just break this too? This one too? There we go. So they should automatically flow down in here, and then as of now they're gonna have space to roam, but we're gonna fill these up with trading posts once it gets going a little bit. But this part of the project is done. I'm gonna have to move that. It's not in a good spot now. Probably they look right here. So it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it should automatically just dump the villagers out as they become adults, I think. I don't think we need to hold them there for any reason. And not only is this going to serve as a good trading hub for villagers, it's also just in general a nice, easy area to use a boat. So what I mean by that is once they get down here, we can use a boat to transfer them pretty much wherever we want. We can build any sort of system way up here in the air. Last thing I need to do is light it up under there so nothing spawns. But so the next project is going to be an iron farm, and to do that we need to be away from this village so the golems don't spawn outside of it. So we're going to build out probably straight this way.
and just use all this extra dirt we've acquired, get some more as well. Build out this way. I think you have to be like 100 blocks from the village, which isn't terrible. Just build like a 3 wide straight out, and then build a little iron farm. Things are starting to look good around here. We really should just fill this completely in, but I don't have enough dirt or patience to do that. So we're just gonna do this and then try. I won't really be under here too often, so I don't really have to worry about things hiding from the sun under here. They can chill out under here as long as they want. I just don't want anything spawning down here during the day, making its way up. So yeah, this looks nice down here. Let's make our way back up for the night. I hear another baby villager. Yes, he's in place. It works on its own. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, I can't wait. So hopefully he'll plop down in there in the next couple days here. Day 19, I cleared up the farm and decided to give the villagers some more bread to expedite breeding. Then I once again gathered dirt for the iron farm expansion highway. I needed 300. By the end of the day, I finished the highway. Alright, so I just finished up this leg. I'm lighting it up with what I can. I'm most likely going to run out of torches, so hopefully this works well enough. Spread them out a little more. Yeah, that's probably fine. But 100 blocks built out that way because that's where our iron farm is going to go eventually. And this is the start of a nice villager highway, so to speak, that we can use. Like, we can send villagers in any direction off of that thing. And in the future, we can make it even more powerful by putting minecarts on it instead of using boats. Day 20, it was time to gather materials for the iron farm. I first made some minecart rails. I will need them to prevent iron golems from spawning on top of blocks they aren't supposed to, and I made extra just in case I needed to fine-tune villager placement. I needed a ton more glass, so I gathered more sand, and while I was down there I chopped a few trees remembering I was low on wood. Day 21, I spent mining. I found my first lapis. Oh, one of the children is gone. That means... hopefully... yes! It works! It works. They come out here, and they're all ready to go wherever I need them. That's perfect. Oh, look, another one came down. Oh, this is so awesome, dude. Day 22, I went out for more glass. I saw sugarcane and realized I hadn't picked any up. We're gonna need a ton in the future. I gathered more wool for beds at the iron farm. Then I planted the sugarcane I had gathered kind of where the iron farm is going to be. I'll make something better in the future, but I wanted to get production started. The rest of the day I spent mining. I ironically needed more iron for hoppers, as well as coal. Speaking of coal, have you noticed how much harder it seems to find coal? 1.18 has this new ore distribution, and you can no longer just go to y equals 11 for everything. Coal really only spawns way higher up away from other useful things. Day 23, I continued mining. That's all I did, and nothing else happened. Day 24, I gave my villagers some more bread. Things are about to get crazy at the breeder. I realized one of the last things I needed for the iron farm was a lava bucket, so I grabbed one from really deep in the mines. Oh my gosh, we have so many villagers now. This is ridiculous. But the good news is we can stop the farm at any time just by blocking the site of the bed off from the villagers, because then when they make a baby, the baby won't know where the beds are. So it'll just wander around in here until it grows up, and we can just kill it off later if we want to restart the farm. But the more the merrier, I guess. At the end of the day, I began construction. I'll leave a link in the description for the design I'm using. I decided to sleep since I hadn't in a few days. Don't need any phantoms ruining my life. I used my remaining iron and made an anvil. I started repairing old tools I had just to flex since we were about to have unlimited iron and unlimited XP after we build our mob grinder. Plus, I just like anvils. Day 25, I continued construction. It took all day. Alright, it's the end of day 25, the framework is done. The next thing we need is 3 villagers in these rooms and a zombie in the middle. Now, the hardest part, I think, is going to be the zombie, because we're going to need to grab one from the ground, bring it all the way up here, and not only that, but we don't have a name tag, which is one of the ways you can prevent a zombie from despawning. The other one is to give it an item. So essentially, we're going to have to grab a zombie from down here, build a staircase all the way up, and that zombie is going to have to hold items, and not every single one does. I think there's like a 20% chance that a zombie will pick an item up in hard mode. Day 26, I built a dirt staircase. Alright, I have no idea what this distance is going to be like, but we're just going to try it. I'm going to use all this extra dirt and cobblestone I have. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright, perfect. So, now we have a staircase all the way up here, which I think we might keep because it might be an easy way to access this from down there if we're ever hanging out down in this field. I've got big plans for this field, so it's going to happen quite a bit. We also need to fill it up with minecarts anyway, so eventually we can make a minecart track up and make it even faster. Maybe put a minecart chest down here, minecart chest up here, have it stop like here or something. And it looks ugly, but it's just for easy access. I'm going to go ahead and light it up, make sure nothing spawns on it. So it's going to be a long and dangerous trek up here. Like if we get bumped off, we're probably going to die. So I'll have my water bucket with me. And we'll be able to protect myself if needed. Day 27, I started moving the villagers into position using a boat across the dirt bridge. This was hands down the slowest thing I've done yet. But in this series, it's definitely about the journey, not the destination. The destination is to build in every biome. The journey is all the quirky little small tasks we need to do along the way. We are by no means on any time limit, however long it takes. Once the villagers were moved, I built a wall just in case so the zombie doesn't see them tonight. No idea if it would actually work, but we'll see. I waited for nightfall to go get the zombie. First zombie, first try. Nope, here we go. Surely one of these has to. Frickin' spiders, oh my gosh. Alright, spiders first. Ow, 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 okay, getting piled on. Jeez. They hit like a bitch, but they're so annoying, and there's so many. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, I think that counts. Okay, now we just need to isolate those ones that are holding string. I think that'll work. I don't think it necessarily has to be an item that I dropped. He just picked that up off the ground. So I think it's gonna be one of these guys holding string here. We just need to grab only one of those guys. Watch me accidentally kill both of them. Okay, let's kill this one. And this one only. Okay. Don't even hit that other one because he's almost dead. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Oh no, we're gonna kill him by accident. Please. Please leave. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's get him up here. Nice and easy. Making sure not to fall or let him get too close. Alright, hopefully the wall works and they don't see him. We don't want them to see each other just yet. Alright, let's cross and open. And hopefully he'll just jump right in there. Oh, let's go. Alright. Zombie has been trapped and he'll be there forever. And we should have left that trapdoor on top, but we're gonna place a block on top of here just so when we move the villagers inside, they won't see the zombie at all. Now the cool thing is just because these are glass and we can actually see the zombie, glass blocks are registered as walls in Minecraft's code, so they can't see, mobs can't actually see through glass, which is very nice. Meaning we can move these villagers right now actually. Yep, I have my composters. So let's grab those. Let's give this a shot. Let's tear down the wall. Man, it is so scary being up here. Any moment I could fall off, but we gotta just not be careless. I'm just gonna take this part down. The other side, whatever, doesn't matter. Actually makes it a little safer in this area. All right, so let's move these guys a little closer and hopefully lure them up where we need them to go with the job boxes. All right, he's already, oh, you know what? He might be attracted to the beds. Oh, don't fall in. Okay. Oh no! No, oh, you fell right off. No, we're gonna have to go grab another one. That's gonna take so long. I was freaking out. I was like, don't fall in. Speaking about this block, forgetting that I filled it in. And then my man just jumped all the way down to his death. That's what I'm scared of happening to me. Oh well, we'll grab another one. Hopefully, I didn't realize how easy that would be with the beds, because we also need them to sleep anyway. But we really, the main thing is we don't want them to see the zombie just yet. Oh my god, he thought about it. All right, let's make this a little bit better. Now they can only get into, they have very low chance of falling off. Let's grab this other guy. Oops. No, I'm sorry. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm sorry for punching you. Oh my god, he's running away. No! Okay, he's over it. Oh, geez. Man, they go really close to the edge. Okay, villager number 2. Actually, while we're here, we're gonna make these guys farmers. Because for the farm to work, we need them to sleep as farmers, and we need them to work a full Minecraft day as farmers. And by work, that means they just need to survive for a day as a farmer, or any job really. Farmer's just the cheapest, composter's just a few wooden slabs, so let's grab another one of these unfortunate souls. Yep, your friend didn't make it, I'm so very sorry. Oh no, it's about to be daytime, hurry! I don't think we're gonna make it. But maybe he'll be lured by the compost box, and he'll still go in where he needs to go. Oh, finally. All right, before I let him out, I'm gonna box off these 2 cells just so he doesn't... I don't know if he would, but just in case, please move, sir. Just so he doesn't try to go in any of those, and he's only got one place to go. I don't know if this is gonna be close enough, so we might have to steal that away, but let's see. The beds were close enough, so let's see if the composter is. Oh, he's going. Go in. No, you gotta go all the way in. No, 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 no. Don't. Let's try to push him. Oh, no. I don't want him to come out. He's trying to come out because the... Oh, he's gonna fall, isn't he? He doesn't need the bed, so he doesn't need to go all the way in to get the job. Let's just carefully nudge him where he needs to go. All right. We got the 3. Now we can finish the farm finally. So the rest of day 28, I constructed the rest of the iron farm. It took until day 29. I couldn't wait to get it started. All right, the design is done. So just a real brief overview of how this thing actually works. Once we open up these walls to allow them to see each other, they think they can see each other, but they actually can't right now. The villagers will get scared, and iron golems will begin to spawn. Now, we want them to spawn up in here, in this water. You can't really see it, but there's water up in there. The water pushes them down, and then they flow into this lava pool here that is being held together by 2 layers of signs. They're tall enough that they will burn to death, but their items will drop in these hoppers here and then into the chest. It's pretty simple. I'll leave a tutorial link in the description as well. Before we turn this thing on though, like I said, iron golems will spawn on any available block nearby. So to be safe, we're going to cover all of this with rails because they cannot spawn on rails. For this, I'm going to tear down this wall just in case, so I don't have to put rails on top of it. All right, let's start this kind of close by first because I don't think we're going to have enough to cover as much as I would like to be safe. But we know we need to cover these up. And we can make use of this in the future anyway, so it'll be an easy way to get up here. There probably is a cheaper way to do this that I'm not thinking of, but this is how I did it in my regular survival world, so this is how we're gonna do it. Wow, almost perfect. I have 1 rail left. Though I think, yeah, I can't even see the villagers from here. They're not loaded in, so I think this is far enough. It looks ridiculous, and people are probably laughing at me because, again, there's probably a cheaper way to do this. Let me just double check before we turn this on, because it'll be really annoying if an iron golem spawns where it's not supposed to. Yeah, I think we're good, man. I think everything's covered. Everything's nice and lit up, too, so we don't have to worry about monsters anywhere. I'm gonna wait for the daytime, though, just so they can sleep one more night, just in case they need to. I don't know. It could be a bit wonky. All right, welcome to day 30. It is time to turn on the farm. So just pray, actually, just in case, we'll do this. I was gonna say just pray it doesn't spawn on this block, but knowing my luck, it would. So again, like I said, all we need to do is allow these villagers to be scared by the zombie. And very, very quickly after that, yep, already, look at that, already won. So he gets held in there, and then once he's dead, his items go right in the chest automatically. It works, let's go. Iron farm complete. The nice thing too, now that this is set up and running, Eventually I can expand this hopper system and have multiple chests, just in case it ever gets full, although it would take forever for it to get full. So I don't need to worry about that for a while. Alright, down here in the fields, the next thing we're going to work on is animal farms and crop farms as well. Day 31, I worked on putting the massive field to use. I finally set up a spot for my sugarcane. I also set up another wheat farm nearby. Day 32, I looked all over the fields for cows and sheep. I needed cows for leather to make books, and sheep will set me up for an easy way to get emeralds later on. Of course, though, all I could find for the first forever was pigs. I had to go to a nearby hill that was fairly far away from the pen I set up, and animal pathfinding still sucks in 1.18. Oh well, I finally got my first batch and got the breeding achievement. The cows and sheep somehow got mixed up in the pens, which is mildly annoying, but I guess it doesn't really matter. The beginnings of the farm were now ready. Day 33, it was time to begin the planning phase of our mob farm for XP. Alright, first visit to the iron farm since setting it up, and look at that. It's already producing super nicely. I spent the rest of the day in the mines. I mentioned earlier about ore distribution, and diamond level is now way in the negatives for the Y coordinate. Somewhere around negative 59 is the best spot to find them. So I decided why not, and expanded my mine shaft all the way down there. I believe these are these emeralds or are these diamonds? It's a diamond! It's only one, but let's go! Our first diamonds. Sweet. It was hard to tell what those were with the shader pack I have on. After I was done mining, I built the staircase up, since it was now well over 100 blocks to climb out. Perks of being on a mountain, I suppose. Most of the footage for day 34 and day 35 was corrupted, unfortunately. I upgraded some of my PC hardware around these days, and I think I messed some stuff up when I was recording. I fixed it all though, and it should be good for the rest of the time. All I did was gather materials for the mob farm though. I went mining a few times and gathered a ton of wood, so you didn't miss much. Day 36, I began construction. I needed it to be high up so only the blocks within the grinder are accessible for spawning. This way would be most efficient. I placed ladders to get up and a water bucket to safely and quickly get back down. I had a lot of setbacks the rest of the day, having to jump down multiple times for different things. I had to gather even more wood and make a lot of charcoal for torches since coal was once again short. I needed them to light up the roof. Speaking of coal, day 37 I found some right nearby. Oh, this looks so ugly, man. Oh well, it's not about the looks for these sorts of things, it's about the utility. Once we do the biome builds, everything will look pretty, don't worry. I constructed the rest of the day and all night. Day 38 I jumped off. Kinda close actually. Need to be a little more careful. Oh my god, I literally am just short on blocks to make this stupid thing. Oh my gosh, this has been so frustrating. It's done minus these last few blocks. Ugh. Day 39, I dug dirt. It'd be the quickest way to fill in the roof. To lighten up my now sour mood, I planted flowers along the way to the farm on the dirt bridge. At least something in this area will look pretty. After filling in the roof, it was finally complete. And it worked immediately. I'll leave it linked in the description for the design I'm using. Well, there it is. The finished eyesore, and it is quite ugly. And if you remember, if you saw, the one from season 1 was also ugly, so I think it's just going to be a theme now. All of my mob grinders are going to be the ugliest builds in the world. That took so long, I'm sorry. I did not expect that to be a 4 or 5 day adventure. I had to gather more blocks, I had to run back and forth like 6 times. Just a lot of setbacks. I wasn't prepared. I thought I was, but I kept forgetting things. I forgot my water bucket, my torches, and I had to make charcoal. It was just a lot, but it's done now, and as you saw, it's working already beautifully. I decided to spend that night mining. I desperately needed coal at this point. It was nice because now I can ignore all the iron I see. It's pointless. Day 40, I decided to spend an entire day at the mob farm to test it out. I wanted to see if I could AFK at the grinder and have the iron farm working at the same time. I set my alarm IRL for 5-minute increments and came out only to clear the farm. I gained 10 levels the first clear. This is gonna be nice. At the end of the day, I checked the iron farm, and we had also gained a bunch from before when we started. Everything was set up perfectly. Day 41, it was time to check on the progress of my farms. Things were ready to be harvested. My animals are still mixed together, ugh. The rest of the day, I gathered more wood. It was time to build the villager trading hub. Day 42, I began designing the trading hub. I was going to keep it super simple, and I also had no idea what I was doing. It was way more annoying and difficult than I ever thought. Oh my gosh. I suck at this. This was not a good design. I eventually got a rhythm down and developed a better system to get them in there with the boat. That night, we got visited by a creeper. I was fine. The wall wasn't though. Day 43, I finally finished getting the villagers set up. I did it. It's done, finally. I got all the villagers in here. It took an entire day. It's day 44 now. But I did it. They're finally ready to get their jobs, which is what we're gonna try and do next. And I know I'm supposed to like turn them into zombie villagers and then cure them or whatever, but I can't be bothered to do that. I'll just pay the full price. It doesn't matter. Because once I get the trades that I want, it won't take too much extra time anyways. Okay, maybe they're too close. But oh, this guy took it. All right, any iron golems around? No? Okay. Sir, that is not for you. Come back. There we go. 15 coal for an emerald. I think that's good. And I can use emeralds as well just to buy these to get them XP as well. I mean, this is only 4. Again, I don't really do this ever. Potatoes, beetroots, we don't have either of those, unfortunately. Emerald for bread, that's actually not that bad. 1 emerald for 6 bread. I really want these guys to be the money makers, so I could just... that's not what I want. Oh, who stole it? Oh my gosh, and now that's getting dropped in the wrong spot, and this is just a mess. Carrots, beetroot. There we go, 20 wheat for 1 emerald. That's going to be our money makers right there. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this guy and see if I can get him to sell me boots for 4 emeralds instead. Seriously, feel like I suck at this, so I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see if it works. Again, we're just kind of hoping and praying that as they level up, their trades are good. If not, all well. I'm not spending too much time here. Next is the toolsmith, and these guys should be pretty easy. They've got 1 emerald trades for different tools, and that's going to be super easy to level up, and we're going to want to level up these guys for sure to get the diamond tools at the end. Alright, next is our other money-making guys is going to be the shepherds, because we have sheep. And then I wanted to do librarians. This is kind of going to be a shot in the dark, because you can't really control what trades we're going to get at the end, but just in case, it's kind of like a lottery ticket, right? Just in case we somehow get an amazing trade for an enchanting book later on. So I'm pretty sure our best trades with these guys is going to be the 24 paper to 1 emerald, just because we have our sugarcane farm, which by the way, we're going to expand like crazy. We're going to go crazy expanding these farms down there for sure in the next couple days here. So I think that's going to be our best bet starting out, and both of them have it. So we also have sharpness 1, but the early enchantment trades aren't really going to help us too much. So there we go. We got our villager station set up, and I just realized that I'm stupid and the trades change. Is that? Oh no, that is true, isn't it? Oh, I'm really stupid. People were probably laughing at me that whole time. So we just have to kind of hope and pray. You know what? That's actually good though, because once they level up, we'll be okay. I wish I had these other crops. I should have picked those up from the last village from the early days, but oh well. We get what we get, and that's seriously so funny that I thought that they were static trades. I don't know why I thought that, but I'm a noob, man. What can I say? So the rest of day 44, I started expanding the farms. Infinite emeralds were no longer a distant dream. This was reality. Day 45, I cleared my original farm and performed my very first trade, and the dopamine was already hitting. The rest of the day, I continued farm expansion. The goal is to be able to come get materials for trading at the beginning of every single day. Day 46, the capitalistic rampage continued. I couldn't stop making more farmland. Day 47, I realized I could get even more emeralds buzzing if I made some Fletcher villagers. They have a way to trade sticks for emeralds. I had no room in the original trading post, so I made something random up top. This proved to be the most frustrating thing I've done yet. Where the heck did you come from? Did you escape? No! Fuck! Oh my god, I just spent all day trying to put these people in a stupid enclosure. I don't know why I couldn't make it work, but it kept failing and it was so annoying. But I finally got them in one, and now their prices are jacked up. And I think it's because I hit them, maybe? I have no idea, but either way, the stick trade is still going to be the best. And I also learned during that, because my farmer kept losing his job, I learned that these villagers up here need to be separated from those villagers down there, otherwise things get wonky. And this literally took all day, and I'm really, really annoyed. But whatever, we have a way to trade sticks for emeralds now. That's gonna be huge. Day 48, I bred my animals and cleared my sugarcane farm. It's so cathartic to spam click when it's this large, except when you break the base or fall in one of the water holes. I killed most of my cows so I could begin making books. This is going to be my life for a while, grinding out these farms until I have enough materials to take on the Nether and the Ender Dragon. At the end of the day, I made a spot for a future enchantment table, just in case the enchanted trades don't pan out and I need something specific later on. 9 emeralds for a bookshelf. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, and with that, we just unlocked 4 iron for an emerald. Oh, this is getting good, everybody. Oh, that was beautiful. 12 emeralds for a stack. Not even a full stack of iron. Oh, man. Then this guy now is 3 iron for an emerald. 1 emerald for a diamond hoe? Let's go. Grab 2 of those, and now he's leveled up to expert. And we can trade a diamond for an emerald, but I'd rather imagine it was the other way around. The diamond hoe regime is saving the day right now. Day 49, the trading halls have opened again. I barely slept with excitement. Ooh, look at this pickaxe. Efficiency 2, Unbreaking 2, and Silk Touch. Yes, please. Let's go. This is going way faster than I ever expected. And they just reset again, just as I was about to leave for the farms. Now, if I get this efficiency 2, oops, I got 2 of them. Oh well, that's actually good, because I need a pickaxe without Silk Touch anyways. So if I put these together, I should get efficiency 3. That's right. This is so fun, man. I don't know why I never set this up before. Look, they're open again with the iron trades. After trading my whole life away, I went back to the fields. Yes, it'd be better if it was all automated, but that would be so expensive and time consuming. And remember, as much as this place's charm is growing on me, this is not my forever home. Once everything is finished, we will become purely nomadic. Day 50 was how most days will be coming up, grabbing materials to trade in the morning and attempting to level up the villagers the rest of the day. We are attempting to level up the armorer and weaponsmith ASAP to get the rest of our diamond gear going. By the way, the weaponsmith escaped. I have absolutely no idea how. I'll deal with that later though. I'm sick of these villagers being so slippery. I leveled both of them up and realized how cluttered my inventory was during this. Need to invest in an incinerator soon. And then I went to bed. So there you have it. We have survived 50 days in our new hardcore world, and despite all the hiccups, I'm very happy with our progress. Next episode, we'll get the totem, elytra, and everything else we need to begin our goal. I wish this could have ended on something more exciting, but we reached the point where it's a lot of waiting and trading. Anyway, if you're still watching this and made it this far, thank you. I know this video turned out to be very, very long, but I didn't want to cut too much out. If you're still here enjoying this journey with me, I love you, and have a great day. I'll see you next time.